Just done a video on Counter Media explaining that I'm not doing any more demos in England again for the foreseeable future. I've done 8 years of demonstrations, spent thousands of pounds, huge amount of time, huge amount of effort, and enough's enough. I think I've got to put my family first. I've got to put my family relationships first. I've got to put my business first. I've got to put my own physical and mental health first. So I'm done with demos. Does that mean I'm done with wanting to save the country? Absolutely not. Does it mean I'm not supporting Tommy? Absolutely not. I will support Tommy 100%. In fact, in some ways, I'll be able to support him more if I'm not involved with all the time doing the demos, because I can do a lot more in terms of video. So what am I going to be doing? Well, first of all, focusing on faith, because that's massively important to me. And to build a relationship with God takes time, it takes effort. So that's the first thing. Second thing, and equally important, parallel importance, is focusing on my family and rebuilding my family, rebuilding things that I have damaged by the amount of time that I've spent in England, doing things in England when I should have been at home with my family. Thirdly, what am I going to do? So as well as doing the focus on my faith, focus on my family, I've got to focus on my finances and rebuild the businesses that I've been involved with and that have been neglected and damaged by my time spent doing stuff in the movement. And obviously the activism has an impact on what you can do in business, because a lot of people won't do business with you because you're associated with Tommy, or because of the things that we're saying are controversial about various demographics and religions and what's happening in the country, the immigration crisis, Islamization, all that sort of stuff. So that has a detrimental effect on pretty much everything you do in life. Now, I'm still going to do all the activism in videos. I'm still going to make videos. I'm going to be working with, all will become clear as the next sort of days and months pan out, but I'll be working with people in Northern Ireland, doing live videos, podcasts, talking about faith, talking about politics, talking about life in general, and basically looking at how we can make everything work in a positive way. So I'm going to be doing some very, very positive stuff, because there's too much negativity floating around at the minute. And we don't, what was it, the guy was it Teabag out of Prison Break used to say, don't be in captivity to negativity, right? So I'm going to get negativity out of my life, because I don't need it. I don't need all the nonsense that comes with that comes with certain elements of the movement. Don't want to be anything to do with that. So I want to be very positive. I want to try and help bring the vision of the future that we've been looking at. Things like the pledge, things like obviously I'll not be involved in the United Kingdom rallies, but I will be very much supporting them with video and encouraging people to go to them. Just because I'm not going to be at them doesn't mean that other people shouldn't go. I'm not going to the events purely and simply for the sake of my family and for the sake of rebuilding my life, because I'll be brutally honest with you, I've taken some very, very big hits, and my family's taken some very big hits, and we're gathering ourselves, and we're gonna move forward, and we're gonna get there. So from the point of view of the movement, I still 100% support the movement. I 100% support uniting the kingdom. Fully back that. Obviously, the pledge is something I'm massively passionate about. I'm still on the NEC of UKIP, and I will be for the foreseeable future. And also, as well as that, I do believe there is a lot to be said for trying to bring people together, and I'll continue to try and do that. I'll continue to have talks with anyone that listens to me about uniting all these disparate groups and parties and all the different factions. It's difficult to do. It's very difficult to do. And some of them are irreconcilable, and that's fine. People have got to go the different ways and do the different things. But I want to play my part sitting here in Northern Ireland, and I think I can be more effective doing that than I can jumping on a plane, coming up to events. It takes a huge amount of time out of my work schedule. I mean, coming up to the event in February, basically the whole of January is pretty much wiped out, talking to different people in the movement, talking to all the different parties, working all the security out, working all the routes out, talking to the police, all that sort of stuff takes a massive amount of time, and I just can't do it anymore. It's as simple as that. So I'm done with the demos, but not because I don't agree with the demos. I do agree with demos, absolutely. I think it's great if they can have 100,000 or maybe 200,000 people at the next demo. I think that'd be fantastic. But I won't be there. I'll be sitting watching it on YouTube and commenting, saying, well, I would have done this different, I would have done that different. The way old soldiers always do. We always groan and moan and gripe about the way other people are doing things. But so I wish everybody in the United Kingdom movement well. I think it's a fantastic initiative if people can be brought together like we have done in the past, however many demos it is we've done now. They've all been peaceful, they've all been fantastic, they've all had a really good vibe about them. Yes, there was a little bit of contention at the last one, but that was a bit of, to be honest with you, it was nothing in terms of nobody would have noticed it in the crowd, but we all know there was a bit of contention at the last event, but that's history now as far as I'm concerned. I don't even really comment on that. But yeah, going forward, good luck with the United Kingdom. Tommy's 100% got my support, as always, has done since I first started the movement 2017. In fact, he had my support way before that as well. But so let's get him out of prison. Let's see how he is, see how his health, his physical and mental health is. And there'll be plenty of people don't need me there. There'll be plenty of people who'll be able to step up and do the police liaison, do the comparing, help organise all the way the body of people snakes through the streets of London. That's not my business anymore. Leave it all to the guys in London to do whatever they're going to do. And I wish them all the best. And I really genuinely have had a great time doing these events. Absolutely love it. It's a great thing, that I can say I've done. But that part of my life's done now. I'm not going to do it anymore. It's as simple as that. I've got to really be very, very serious about focusing on my faith, my family, and my fitness and finances. That's really important. I'm going to be talking about that when I'm doing videos, because I think it's really important to see in real time how I can go from being in a really bad situation on all those fronts to seeing God do an amazing thing and turn things around. And not because of me or anything special in me, but because of God's grace and God's kindness and God's mercy on people like me who mess up quite a lot. Anyway, enough about me. All the best to everybody in the movement. I will continue to watch from afar. I'll continue to do my videos. I'll continue to support everything that Tommy's doing. And I just think now's the time to take a step back and all the best for the future.